Okay, let's
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Elevating Your Life. I am so happy to share with a fantastic guest with you today. We have with us, joining us from the beautiful country of Japan, Aki Nakamura. And he began his professional journey as a quantum chemist, having graduated from the Department of Applied Chemistry at Yokohama National University. And then he turned to the shakuhachi for his future career. He studied under shakuhachi masters, and he went to study composition and jazz theory at Berklee College of Music in the USA. And from there, he went on to study many things, going to the College of Music and graduating summa cum laude. He finished his excuse my pronunciation, tertiary studies at New England Conservatory of Music as a scholarship student in the Master of Music Composition and the Third Stream program. And then he traveled worldwide doing concerts, and he, while staying true to the traditions of the Komuso monks, he is also active as a performer, and where he traveled over 40 countries and events worldwide, including Queen Elizabeth Hall, the Lincoln Center, New York, Blue Note, New York, Kennedy Center, Washington, D.C., Berlin, Polish National Opera. And let's just begin. And Aki, welcome to the show. So happy to have you here.
hello, Paul, and everybody. I'm very glad to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And um, I want to share, we're gonna talk about his latest book, Breathing with Masoku. It is a fantastic book. I enjoyed it so much. So, Aki, first off, let's talk about Masoku and what it is, and tell us about that practice that you share in your new amazing book.
Okay. Misoku is actually Japanese traditional way of breathing, but nobody recognizes what that is. So, but some symptom I recognized. For example, old shakuhachi player plays very long time without inhaling, and then also sometimes Japanese traditional dance is really different from Western dance, or Japanese many kind of crafts made very precisely. And those kind of Japanese cultural element was I felt it's a very strange. And why only Japanese has special features? And then I started to investigate the breathing. And then at last I met one Zen monk, and then he taught me how to do it and how we can use the effect for shakuhachi. And after I learned, everything changed, and I could see many things it's derived from the breathing. And then that Misoku is actually make the pelvis down and then keep expanding abdomen and then inhale and exhale. That's it. But we can get a lot of volume in a short time, and then also our body is very stable, and our body doesn't move at all.
So what are some of the key points with this? Is it breathing through the nose, over the mouth? Share a few of the key points of this breath work, please.
Yeah, actually, inhale from the nose is much better because if we inhale from the mouth, all the gums comes in and go into the lung. But if we inhale from the nose, there are many hairs and many sticky stuff, so we can protect and we can catch the bacteria and virus very well. And then also when we inhale from mouth, the mouth is getting dry. And then also if we using woodwind instrument or we singing or talking, we have to use mouth for inhaling, so it disturbs your performance.
Wonderful. Now, with the practice of, doing your music, are you're breathing only from your nose? Is that what you
Yes,
do when you're doing music?
yes. When I using breathing for the music, at first very slowly, playing and then inhaling, playing, inhaling, but it make it gradually faster and faster.
In your book, you discuss the benefit of using our inner muscles in our breathing. Please describe that and tell us why that is good for us.
Yes. One thing is train the inner muscle. Our body is getting much more stable. And then for walking or running or just sitting or playing, we can make our body very stable. That is the one thing. And then second thing is around the diaphragm muscle, we can inhale a lot and we can exhale a lot by the muscle. So it's getting those volume a lot every day, growing up every day.
Wonderful. What would you say are some of the greatest benefits of using the Misoku breathing?
Actually, we can become the one with the universe and nature. For example, if we doing abdominal breathing, we can feel ourselves very much cause moving and then reflecting the energy a lot, right? But if making the pelvis down and then just moving diaphragm, it means body doesn't move at all. So it's almost naturally air comes in nose and then going through our head, and then we can become the one with the nature, and then we can become the tree or insects or birds sometime.
Yeah. And that can make a big difference in benefits for us, can't it? And would you say that having good posture is also something that's important?
Yes, actually, Japanese posture derived from the three kind of circumstance: natural circumstance, and working circumstance, and living circumstance. Actually, natural circumstance is a lot of rain and a lot of stoop. So it's really difficult to just only standing. So Japanese must fold the knee a little bit. It means we have to make the pelvis tilted down. But at that time, if you make the pelvis down, it's difficult to contract the abdomen very much. So we have to keep the abdomen expanding and then inhale and then exhale in that way. And then working in a rice paddy field and then working in a mountain makes those tendency much stronger.
Yes, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, share with us exactly what is shakuhachi and what brought you into that beautiful journey and direction that you went with that, please.
So at first, just the sound and playing 1 minute.
Yes.
Like this. And actually, I played the guitar when I was young. And every day I tried to make a new sound with like this. And actually, I played the guitar when I was young, and every day I tried to make a new sound with the guitar controller and the effector and the amplifier. Just by humankind breathing and without electricity. So I was really surprised and I called the player, let me play shakuhachi with you. And he said, if you have some experience. I said, nothing. So he said, please come and see what happened. And then after that, I asked him to study with him very long time.
Oh, I love it. And what has it been like for you to travel the world and be a part of these concerts and see those smiles and the audience standing? What has that been like for you on this journey?
Actually, I traveled to more than 40 countries. It means a very different place I went. And for example, I went to Russia, and from the Soviet Union, I visited many times. And then Tchaikovsky Conservatory Moscow Conservatory, when I performed, they know just only Western classical music only, and not so much contemporary classical music. So when I started my performance, their face is very rigid, but it's getting a little bit gentle, much more gentle, and then at last they laughing with joy, and they gave me a standing ovation at last. I was very impressed and moved, and I felt we could get together each other, and we could communicate by music very well.
Oh, so would you say that Western music as a comparison is quite different? Or does it do they blend together? Describe
Mm,
that for us, please.
yeah, actually, Western classical music and Japanese traditional music is really different. Uh, in this world, there are many kind of music, but it's a kind of opposite direction we have. Japanese music has not so much harmony and not so much precise rhythm, but we have a lot of overtones, many kind of overtones, and also free rhythm. So it's a totally different music.
Wonderful, wonderful. What what gave you the desire to write your book about the breath work? What triggered that for you to want to share this book and this information?
Mm. Actually, I knew about the existence of the Japanese traditional way of breathing, but I couldn't find. So I investigated, and at last, Zen monk taught me. And after that, I felt many things. So I wanted to transmit to everybody. And then in these days, I felt transmit to everybody in the world. So I asked my friend, is there any chance? And some CEO of the publishers was interested in about me, my life, because he read some famous book. It's Growing Zen. I'm that writing about me. That's why the publisher published my book.
Yes. So would you say that the Misoku relates and is similar to Zen or is worked with Zen? How do they correlate?
Yeah, actually, from the Misoku, Zen was born. And then for Zen training, we have to use Misoku. And then if we doing a Misoku, we can feel very well and meditate very well. So it means we can go in a Zen way very easily.
Oh, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. And by using these techniques and going that Zen way, I mean, that's something that can benefit us physically and mentally. Every person, can't it, can benefit from this practice.
Yes, actually we can inhale a lot of air and in a short time, and then our body doesn't move at all. So it means we can take a lot of air, means we can get a lot of oxygen in our body. So we can make our health much, much better. And then also for the mental health, we can get out the stress and we can make the parasympathetic nervous system is more dominant. So it means we can live without irritation and stress, and we can live in a calm.
Isn't that just a beautiful, beautiful gift and a wonderful thing to realize that something simple like this wonderful technique can help us so much. It really, it's exciting for me to, to understand that and know that.
Yeah. And then also if you doing some woodwind instrument or singing or talking, at that time it's very good tools for the performing.
Oh, oh, I bet it can make a huge difference with performing. Oh my goodness. Well, Aki, do you see yourself writing any more books in the future? Do we have any more to look forward to?
Yeah, in Japanese, I just accomplished writing and then published the structure of the Japanese music. And then also I'm writing about the Japanese shakuhachi textbook. This is the structure of the Japanese music.
Beautiful. Wow. So is there a big difference between Japanese music and Western music?
Yes, it's really different. It's a kind of opposite way. So Japanese music has a very calm and a lot of overtone and free rhythm, but Western music has a lot of complex structure and complex harmony and precise rhythm. So it's really different.
I love it. I love it. That is so fascinating. Are you going to be coming and performing in the US again? Will you be coming our way?
Probably next spring, I'm going to go to Philadelphia and New York and then perform there, probably.
Oh, I look forward to that. I want to come and be in the audience and see you and hear you perform. That would be so wonderful. I would love that.
I'm looking forward to meeting you at that time.
Oh my goodness, I love that. With a few minutes left in the show, Aki, is there a last message that you would like to share with everyone before we say goodbye today?
Actually, this is a secret of the Japanese culture. I'd like to transmit the way of breathing. So this is called breathing with Misoku, and then the undiscovered Zen secret of Japanese culture. You can buy any country's Amazon. So it's very easy to get. And then also we have an electronic book. So please try to get and then try to do a misoku with us.
I love it. I love it. I so enjoyed your book. And I really enjoyed, the videos that you have on your website and YouTube. They are really fun to watch. My goodness. And you are going to be writing other books?
Yes, Japanese Shakachi textbook I'm writing.
Yes, that one that you showed us. So I will be looking forward to that. And is there any messages you would like to give to someone out there in the audience who's a musician, who has a passion for music? Any advice to a fellow musician that you'd like to share?
Actually, inhale from the nose and then breathe in with misoku. The another word will be opened for you. Mm.
Wonderful, wonderful. And this breathing technique is something that can help us in whatever we're doing, isn't it? And would you say it is something that we want to practice all day long? We want to try and do this breathing?
So misoku doesn't move any part. So nobody recognize you practicing. So in a meeting, while eating something or talking, at the time, if you sit any chair, you can practice anytime. So
Wonderful.
all day, please practice.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. This has been such a joy and such an honor to have you on the show, Aki. I'm just so grateful. Love, hugs, and blessings to you. And to everyone out there in the audience, love, hugs, and blessings. Thank you for joining us today. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.